Hello students, welcome to Disha. We are powered by Sharat Chandra IAS Academy. So Disha, as you all know, means direction. And here we are giving a direction to the young minds of our country, to the students. Alright, we are bringing you current affairs, important topics, event, and they are both national as well as international. And they'll be very important for you to understand and comprehend what's going on in the world, have an overview about it, and understand it for future. All right, so let's begin with today's topic, that is Archive 2.0, India's history in a digital format. So, two, three things are very important here where we should start from. Just a second. All right, so first thing is India's history. Okay, India's history. And now it is in a digital format. So, two things let us note down in the last slide. So, we'll just skip the topic and come to the last slide and keep noting down what else we should read related to this topic. First of all, we should understand that India's history is comprehensively divided into three parts. One is the ancient history, one is the medieval, and one is the modern history. So this program that we are seeing, the talking about, this will be dealing mostly with the modern history. However, India has a very rich history of the ancient times also and the medieval times also. So please, when you have time, have a brief overview of what duration, what periods does this history contain. All right, and what was India years ago from now? Second thing, we are talking about the digital format. The digital format. So now, digitally, we all know that we have access to the smartphones, we have access to computers. All right, and this is one format. But the second format was the, let's say, analog format or the manual format. So we need to have an overview over the development of the writing, scripts, as well as languages of India. So in earlier lecture, I have already covered the languages of India, the classical language lecture, which you must have seen. The schedule 8th, we covered the official language, schedule 8th of the Indian constitution. We covered the official languages also. But you can also see the development of the script, the various script used, all right, the Brahmi, other scripts, and then the writing styles of India. Okay, Indian history. All right, now let's begin the lecture and come to the starting. So why news? So National Archives of India is on a mission to digitalize 34 crore pages. Now, that's a lot of pages. All right, we are using good technology for this of rare documents. This rupees 150 crore project will preserve over 250 years of India's recorded history. All right, India's 250 years. The last 250 years we are talking about. So one thing to remember, if let's say someone asks you that this program, the Abhilekh Patel program, the program name is Abhilekh Patel. In English, it would mean the record board. Okay, so if someone asks you that this Abhilekh Patel program of Government of India deals with the ancient history, then no. Deals with the medieval history, then no. Only with the sort of modern history. All right, we are living in 2024. All right. So if we go around 1824, that would make 200 years, and 250 years, something around 70-50. Okay, or 70-70. So that is still a modern period. Okay, starting of the British era and all. So that this is the let's say the project about. So the project is set to complete in next 2 years on a portal named Abhilekh Patel. This portal is still operational. However, let's say we cannot access it right now. Okay, let's see the next thing. What is the National Archives of India? So, National Archives of India (NAI) is a repository of the non-current records of the Government of India and holds them in trust for the use of administrators and scholars. Originally, this part is very important. So, originally it was established as the Imperial Record Department in 1891 in Calcutta. So, India's earlier capital was Calcutta. Only in later period 1911, the capital shifted from Calcutta to Delhi. You can read about this in modern India. Okay, so this was established here as the Imperial Record Department, and now it is in located in Delhi, the main branch. The capital of British India. The NAI is situated at the intersection of Janpath and Kartavyapath in Delhi now. Okay, so department has completely shifted. It functions as an attached office of the Department of Culture under the Ministry of Culture. So this part of let's say the current affairs that we are reading come under the culture section. So please always whenever you are reading current affairs, whenever you are let's say making notes of the current affairs, because today you will read, tomorrow you will forget, so you will have to make some notes. You're supposed to make some notes, so please categorize that what are we reading. So we are reading about India, then we are reading in the subcategory of Indian culture or Indian history. So we should name the topic Abhilekh Patal. Abhilekh Patal, and then put this current affair there. Okay, so this is how to make notes. Now we'll see what is in the archives. So there are mutiny papers of the 1857. There are instrument of accessions. Okay, in which states, let's say, plead their sovereignty to India, submitted their sovereignty to India, surrendered their, let's say, independence. So under which the princely state joined the Indian Union. Angry letters that warrior queen Lakshmi Bai wrote to Lord Dalhousie, protesting against the annexation of Jhansi. Okay, and some ancient Gilgit manuscript discovered in 1931. So there are multiple things that this archive is digitalizing. Next thing, how big is the project? So this there is a total of 34 crore pages. Okay, that's a lot of pages which need digitalization. And a health check revealed 15% of the pages need conservation. That means some pages cannot be retrieved. Alright, they have lost much health because pages are ultimately made up of some sort of cotton fiber. All right, and they will lose health because of various factors, because of environment, because of fungus infection, multiple things. All right, so over 4.5 crore pages required repair before digitalization. The team expanded. So if someone asks you that this is only about digitalization or repair also, so this program is also about the repair. The team expanded from 50 to 1000 conservators working in two shifts. So that's a lot of people working on this project. So this is also an example of the unison or the synchronized working of multiple people. Here you can see the overhead scanners. Okay, these are the overhead scanners which are scanning these pages lying below. These have been arranged from France. Okay, these are known as overhead scanners. So this is a very great use of technology for preserving our ancient past. All right. Okay, next thing, let's see what is the future. Okay, so 45 overhead scanners from France has been arranged, which are scanning 3.5 lakh pages a day in Delhi. Other regional centers in Bhopal, Bhubaneswar, etc., they contribute to 6 lakh pages per day. So in next 2 years mean by 2026, millions of pages will be accessible online. On which portal? The Abhilekh Patal portal. And this will host the digitalized records. This project ensures that history will move from dusty shelves to everybody's smartphones. And that will be a great step for the civilization and the knowledge that India holds. Okay, next thing. I already told you what else to read. Now I'll just finish the lecture with how to make notes. So I've already told you this also. Whether we are reading about India, sorry, India or international. All right, India or international. If we are reading about India, we must see and categorize which part of the syllabus that we are dealing with, which part or which aspect of India we are dealing with. So let's say culture or history. And then we subcategorize the topic, that Abhilekh Patal. Put a date. Okay, that what date did we read this? All right, and then it will be very easy to revise for us. International, let's say, put the name of the country first. That let's say we are talking about the Vietnam. Then Vietnam, what we are talking about the Vietnam. All right, let's say we are talking about some port. So what is the name of the port? What is the current affair related to this and date? So that will be very good for your revision purpose. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day. See you in the next lecture.